We're gonna use bombs on a stick. How about that? Because they're also a really, really bad unit. It's gonna be a bunch of awful units just yelling and running at each other with explosives. It's gonna be like if Brick Tama was in tabs. It's perfect. Something like that. Okay, so what do we do? Jesus Christ! Oh, there are the bombs! What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, by popular demand, we have more comment battles. I keep doing these videos and I keep thinking people are gonna get tired of them, but then I get thousands upon thousands upon thousands of comments with armies that you want me to face off against, so I'm gonna try to beat like a dozen of them. I'm only one man. We'll begin with Revenge of the Clams. 20 clams surrounding you. People keep using the theme of revenge in their comments like I ever did anything to the Clam Jam. Right? I've always been on their side. I've always said that they're like the strongest unit in the game, and now I'm surrounded by 20 of them. Isn't that just great? This is gonna suck so much butt. I have no idea what's gonna save me from a clam pile right now. Maybe we can get a tornado off the ground? If I'm really lucky, these cheerleaders will turn around and not have their clams get pounded by the other clams and get a tornado up. They're definitely gonna get overwhelmed immediately. We're gonna need a little bit of protection, and when I say a little bit, I mean in size and not quantity. Hopefully I can get 10,000? That looks good. Right, I feel like that could work. It's gonna lag quite a bit, but I really, really need this tornado to get up. Come on, no break dancing. I need weather systems. There we go. All right, I was gonna say, I think we're good. If there's one thing that can beat a clam, it's a tornado. Everybody knows that, it's nature. Next up, we have the Boneheads. 1 Bone Mage, 4 Skeleton Warriors, 2 Skeleton Archers, 1 Reaper, 1 Farmer, he ain't too bright, which is exactly why he's in front of everybody, and 5 Tribal Shieldmen. The Halloween update's been out for well over a month now, and I never realized that the Tribal faction are wearing members of the Spooky faction. That would make for an interesting battle, you know, revenge, actual revenge, not comment recommendation revenge. The Spooky faction getting back at the Tribal faction, that's something I might need to keep in mind. But right now, we need to focus on the tentacles. In all reality, the bones aren't the main concern, it's the tentacles. So we're gonna need at least 1 ballista. And the problem is there's a lot between the ballista and its target. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. In all reality, the farmer is in a great position. Not for him, for his army, because he's going to absorb so many attacks. I would imagine all of these fireworks are going to hit him, which is not necessarily what I want. Maybe we can get some berserkers jumping in the action. Jump over all these stupid shields, and I don't think they'll get penetrated. Pucker up those buttholes, boys. We're going in. We're going to need a Valkyrie and then a bunch of distractions. There we go, close enough. Get in there, everybody dive, and just get rid of all the stupid stuff in the front. That's all that matters. Just clear a way for the ballista. That worked way better than I would have expected. And the rockets will keep them pushed back so we can't get too close. Come on, ballista, fire any day now. Okay, so a couple of them got penetrated, but you know, you gotta break a few buttholes to make an omelet. That doesn't really work. We all float here, 1 ballooner. Thanks, I hate it. Honestly, the ballooners freak me out. I don't like them. They're puffy pants and they're jismy hands. They're just the grossest little unit. So I can only use something that costs 90 or under. And I need to hope that it won't get picked up off the ground and dropped. I would say a headbutter can get the job done. Right, 90 versus 90, that's about as close a battle as it's gonna get. There we go. Go wash your hands, you freak. I just wanna make Sauce mad. 30 ice giants. I mean, this might piss off my computer, but I think I could beat 30 ice giants easily enough. We know that the God Killer can take down almost anything in a single shot, so we'll line them up all along the back. And then we can also afford quite a few Artemi, mini Artemi. Just line them up and down the sides so that we don't have any friendly fire. And then I've got $10,000 left. I think I'm gonna need something beefy. Like actually beefy. Something to run in there and stop them from moving forward. Yeah. I think that'd work. As long as Artemis doesn't shoot herself, then I think we're all right. As long as these guys are preoccupied, then we should be able to gun them all down. Come on, Ballistas, you're doing a great job. You're all interlocked. Nobody is moving around. There are so many arrows on screen right now. And we're forming a wall with the bodies, 300 style. It's perfect. Yeah, they can't move forward. They're just gonna get pelted. We're shooting the dead bodies more than the living ones, but... Oh, yeah, that might piss me off. If we can't shoot the living ones, that would definitely piss me off because my guys are way too dumb to move around behind them. I think we're getting through. Okay, that wasn't too bad. I was happy to see a bunch of arrows all the same. Ah, yes, the classic ya yeet. You are surrounded by 40 shouters. I feel like I've tested this out before, but I can't remember what being surrounded by shouters does. Are they just gonna yell me into the middle of the circle so I can't move? It's like when a bunch of bullies surround a nerd and start pushing him. We're gonna use bombs on a stick. How about that? Because they're also a really, really bad unit. It's gonna be a bunch of awful units just yelling and running at each other with explosives. It's gonna be like if Brick Tamo was in tabs. It's perfect. Something like that. Okay, so what do we do? Jesus Christ! Oh, there are the bombs! Okay, well, I kind of expected that would be the case. You know, getting yelled at is bad, blowing up is bad, but only one is lethal. Moving on to the 3 tornadoes, 1 mace spinner, 1 Lady Red Jade, 1 Da Vinci tank, and 25 cheerleaders. And if you're wondering, yes, Lady Red Jade can be a tornado. I don't know if I never knew that, or if I just completely forgot, but either way, that's why I do comment battles. Like, it's very well possible that I made a tabs video 6 months ago where I spent a minute turning her into a tornado, but I definitely do not remember it. I'm thinking I'm gonna fight tornadoes with clams, and I know what you're thinking. I said earlier that naturally tornadoes beat clams. Guess what? I've always been one to side with the clam jam. I think they can pull it off. I think they can throw just enough clams that they can overwhelm them before they turn into tornadoes. Oh, Lady Red Jade is a big tornado. What the hell? It's so much bigger than the other ones. The tank was only half this size. Okay. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of faith in the clams now, especially considering they're getting turned into Mott's Clamato. Ooh, are you guys okay in there? I believe in you. I take it back. You can do it. There's still a couple of you. Yeah, just keep throwing clams at it. I'm sure that's gonna do something. It's so absurdly big. Holy crap. And look, this is probably the biggest map in the game. If I was doing this on a small map, it would take up the entire space. That's insane. Okay, this wasn't actually recommended by any of you guys, but I need to see more of this Lady Red Jade tornado. So I've gone to the smallest map that I can find, and I've got a bunch of Vlads because I figured maybe a telephone pole will help them stop flying around. I really doubt it. If she gets up off the ground, which she will, then this will quickly consume the entire map. Okay, yup, it's as I expected. Huh. Okay, that's not quite what I expected. It's just a rampart of sharpened sticks, but they took her out of the tornado. That's really surprising, because Vlad is normally as useless as tits on a bull. He does not accomplish anything every time I use him, but I'll replace him with painters who are definitely more useless. And see what happens when they get swept up in the master tornado. But imagine it's just gonna be a big painty mess. Oh, it's a big pile of bodies. That's for all the bodies get dragged around. No, maybe they're not dead. I need to get an aerial shot here because this tornado just keeps on going. Like, that's crazy. That is not even kind of fair. I want to say that the mace spinner is maybe half that size, if that. And then the tank was about half that size. It might have not gotten to maximum size. I think we might have killed it pretty quick, but they're dead. They're dead. You can stop pureeing them. They're all dead. Stop. They're dead. That's enough. Who are you hurting right now? What is happening? Hold on a second. If I pause, are you actually in here? Oh yeah. She is actually in here going bananas. And I just kind of figured she transformed into the tornado. Well then, how about a little Swiss cheese where you're surrounded by 50 musketeers? That is definitely a lot of bullets. I'm really curious to see if they can shoot a Reaper. I mean, I'm sure they can shoot a Reaper. He's just gonna pop like a balloon, but at the same time, what would happen if he was protected by just a small assortment of idiots wearing hay bales, right? Maybe a couple of Satanists with bowl cuts decided to break out their stick, dress up in their finest animal feed, and surround their Dark Lords by doing backflips. I don't even need to spend all my money, right? I feel like that's probably enough. I don't think the Musketeers can kill all of them. Yeah, it didn't kill all of them. A lot of them got back up, okay. And now the Reaper can just get stuck on them. Guys, get out of the way. Get out of the way. Leave some for the Reaper. They're reloading. Okay, that's not what we wanted. No, it doesn't really matter. The hay balers are a little cheap, but at the same time, I feel like the Musketeers are only useful if you give them a lot of time. They need to be behind an army and firing in and getting off multiple reloads to be worth anything other than the Christmas ornament corpses that they become. A classic, the Michael Bay, 10 bomb throwers, 5 bomb cannons, 1 pirate queen, and 15 ballooners? I guess the ballooner does technically pick up units and then drop them like bombs from a plane. I get the feeling this commenter just knows that I hate their gross jismy hands. Or maybe Michael Bay is into flying in his movies? I don't think so. Having spunky fingers, that's more of a personal thing though. What am I gonna use to beat all these bombs? I kinda wanna see if I can blow them back. What if we use fan bearers and shouters and then just hope that we can push all of the bombs back on our enemy? Nope, didn't even try. You guys didn't even try. All you had to do was try. Wonder how giants handle explosives. I don't really know, I don't think I've seen that. Like, we could try the samurai giant. We don't get to use him all that often. I can afford 4 of them. That's not bad. Maybe you can spin kick them. Or just take a bomb off the balls and keep on trucking. That's what I'm talking about. They keep getting consumed in cloud and then just spin kicking their way out of it. They don't seem to overly care. I like it. They're having trouble with the queen though. Of course they are. Did you guys smush her? Nope, she's still going. Oh God, no, I don't like her. She's a problem, come on. You guys could go get the cannons. The cannons are right over there. They're just pelting you. Where is she? Where is she? I think she's dead. Oh, come on, you could do it. No, okay, I know that one was right between the balls, but just get up. It doesn't hurt that bad, get up. What happened? They crippled him. Oh, good. They're falling into the river. As long as you don't die, we'll be fine. Oh, it was so close. Why did you get up at the last possible minute, you idiot? I feel like the samurai giants did a lot of work there, but we need to get in and get those cannons immediately. So I'm thinking we're gonna replace a couple of them with cavalry. Hopefully you guys don't get blown off your horses. Blown up off your horses? Getting blown off a horse is probably a very different thing. Come on, there we go. Okay, they're running through. Avoid the queen. No, avoid the queen. We don't care about the queen. Go after the cannons. All you guys have to do is run around like idiots and get all the minions. I'm pretty sure we should be able to front flip on top of the queen. Hopefully, she's front flipping on top of us though. Come on, guys, please, please just kill her. I think the horses they're still floating around doing their thing. Come on, why? Why is there still a cannon? You just can't make them focus the right units. Oh my God. There's even corpses dangling in the air. Oh, this is brutal. The problem is I can't go quantity over quality because they'll just get blown up. I could go even bigger. I could try something like an ice giant or two, but that's a lot of my money. Maybe I could use the rest of my money on something like raptors. What if we put a bunch of raptors back here? Yeah, we'll just have a little raptor pack hanging out, and they'll show up a little late to the party after the cannons have fired their initial volley, and hopefully ignore. Okay, they caught a couple bombs. They caught just a couple of bombs, but I want to say that they just caused something over here. That's what I like to see. I don't know if the ice giants can take down a queen. They could bop her real good, but she doesn't seem to care all that much. Come on, there's two of you against one of her. You're so big. Just step on her. Please, please, please just smush her. I want to take control so badly. It's like watching a toddler control them. It's just, how do you miss? How do you lose? Screw it, I'm breaking out my secret weapon. We're going vampires and nothing but vampires. We're gonna have so much suckage because this level really does suck. How about that? Let's see you guys try to blow up a bunch of bats. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are gonna be a couple of inconvenient piles in the front, but hopefully you guys can just move on. Yeah, there we go. That's the good stuff. Get the cannons and have them shoot each other apart, and then just pile on the queen. There we go. She can't even move. Oh, she can move? She can move. Why can't she move? What? All right, you know what? I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. Guys, Michael Bay has not defeated me yet, okay? I'm not tapping out. I'll pick up with this at the beginning of next episode if you guys wanna see more combat battles. If you wanna see a challenge or a campaign or a tournament or some mods or whatever, leave a comment, leave an army, leave a like, let me know, and I'll return to get spin kicked in the vampire nads again soon. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.